We stress syllables in words by changing the length of the vowel, the pitch, and the loudness. Not all syllables are equal. In fact, we hold on to the important syllables of a word and shorten the other syllables. It's not really fair to some syllables, but that gives us the meaning of words. It's the way our American language is organized. Some languages don't stress like we do, and so if the speaker is transferring what they know from their own language onto the new language, the stress of English won't be there. And that's going to make it very difficult for the listener to understand the speaker. Let me give you some examples. Notice how I lengthen the all-caps syllables by increasing pitch, lengthening the vowel, and becoming a little bit louder. For two-syllable words, I would say project versus project. Notice how those two words are very different in meaning if pronounced differently with the syllable stress. Here are some three-syllable words: industry, impressive, understand. In the first word, I stress the first syllable, the second word, the second syllable, and the third word, the third syllable. The unstressed syllables get something that we call the schwa sound. It is a vowel that is probably the most popular vowel in the English language. It looks like this right here. It is an upside down E, and that is a symbol for the International Phonetic Alphabet. When we say the schwa sound, it sounds like It's shortened and quick. It's lower in pitch than the stressed syllables. When I say the word about, the first syllable uses a schwa sound. About. Let's take a closer look at some words. Most of the unstressed syllables are going to get this schwa sound in place of the vowel that you actually see. For all of you who are visual learners, I've indicated the schwa sound with dots and the stressed syllable with a line right here. You can see that right there. So when I say the word anticipation, the first three syllables, 1, 2, 3, are the unstressed syllable before we get to the stressed syllable and again another unstressed syllable. This would be indicated by a dot, 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 long line, dot. Anticipation. Let's look at the word about. Two syllables. The first syllable is a shortened syllable. It's an unstressed syllable, so we say about and lengthen the second one. Financial. Financial. If I were to do this again, I would probably make this first syllable just a little bit longer than the dot. It's not actually financial. You might say that vowel, this I, just a little bit longer. You might say financial instead of financial. And then there's the word status. Stressed syllable and then unstressed. Status. So let me say these words in a sentence, and I want you to really concentrate on the unstressed syllables. We heard with anticipation about the business's financial status. Let me say it again. We heard with anticipation about the business's financial status. It almost has a rhythm to it and a beat to it. In fact, if I were to use drums to listen to this sentence, we could hear a definite beat with this sentence. We heard with anticipation about the business's financial status. If you would like additional practice with this information, please see the homework associated with this lesson.